How can this be considered a weed, you guys? It is so delicious. Hi folks, welcome to Little Farm Big Dreams. My name is Denise and welcome to my vegetable garden. Today is going to be a scorcher and I've gotten out here a little bit later than I had wanted. So I'm just going to get right to it. I'm hoping to weed this garden before I can no longer tolerate the heat. And then I also am hoping to collect some mullein. I've been seeing videos all over the internet, all these shorts on the health benefits of mullein. And I want to try my hand at creating either a tincture or some mullein bundles that you dry, and that supposedly that the smoke from lighting them is really good for any respiratory illnesses. Since the fall months are going to be soon upon us and, you know, virus season will be coming along with that. So let's get to weeding and then let's see if we can find some mullein. In a previous video, I don't think it was, no, not the last one, I think the one before that, when I was out in the garden, I found what I thought to be purslane growing, and it's considered a weed, but now if it is indeed purslane, I will now consider it a vegetable because supposedly purslane is edible. And one of my lovely subscribers, my beloved Chaos, hi, did comment that they do believe that what I did find is purslane. And they said that they've had it before and that the leaves are edible and it tastes green. And if you saw my fiddlehead video from the springtime, I'll link it up here. I like the taste of green. All this to say, I love the taste of green. So when I come upon it, we shall see about maybe giving it a little taste test. There's also another weed growing in my garden that should probably be called a vegetable, and that's lambsquarter. And so when I get closer to the camera, I'll show you what lambsquarter looks like. I hope I'm identifying it properly. We'll give that a taste as well. I never have tasted it. I've just been told. That is edible. All right. I just found a carrot here, almost in the middle of my aisle. Surely that's a seed that got kicked out of the carrot row when the chickens decided to redesign my garden. So this is my row of carrots that has big empty spots throughout. But then I found a carrot right here that should be up there. Also found some volunteer tomatoes throughout this bed. And I suspect that that is due to the generous deposits of our chickens. Because when we first got them last spring, they were placed right here. This was their area, and this was the electric poultry netting we used to hold them in their safe spot until they discovered that they could jump over it, and then it was useless. And yes, I could have clipped their wings, but I didn't want to because we didn't know what the predator pressure would be like here because we were new to this property. We were new to having chickens here, and we wanted them to have the best chance at getting away from a predator should one appear. But yeah, they quickly learned that electric poultry netting doesn't hurt if you go over it. Chickens are too smart for me. All right, so here is some lambsquarter. Lots of it. Let me come up close and show you. Ooh, and I'm going to have mud all over my legs because it has been raining here overnight. This is lambsquarter, as far as I know. Come back to my spot and give it a taste. It's been rinsed by nature. Here we go. Bon appétit. You better be lambsquarter. It tastes like very, very mild spinach. That's really good. Well, there you have it, folks. You heard it first. No, you didn't hear it first here. This has been common knowledge for a long time. It's just new to me. So yeah, you didn't hear it here first. But lamb's quarter tastes like very mild spinach. It's delicious and has a lovely texture. And I'm going to throw this to my chickens. There you go, chickens. Now here is some purslane. Okay. This beautiful plant. Oh, yeah, you know what? This is definitely purslane. The way you can identify purslane is that the stalk is succulent rather than woodsy. Woodsy would be spurge, and the leaves would be flatter. These leaves are succulent, although they do look, oh no, they're definitely succulent. There's a thickness to them. So I'm just going to give it a taste test. Oh, that is sweet and yummy. It's more flavorful than the lamb's quarter. It has more green spinachy flavor. It's very mild and sweet. That is delicious. You know what? It reminds me of mâche. That lettuce, M-A accent circonflexe with the little hat on it, C-H-E, mâche. It tastes just like mâche. All right, that is so good. Finding all the clean parts. I'm going to taste the stem now. The stem tastes like the stem of Swiss chard. That's what the stem tastes like. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how yummy this is. How can this be considered a weed, you guys? It is so delicious. I am so happy. Free food growing in the garden, folks. Not every weed is a pest. Not every weed is a weed. Oh, I accidentally picked a little carrot when I pulled out this grass. Oh, little carrot, I'm sorry. Can you grow? Can you still grow? Let me plant you back in there and hope that you can still grow. Oh, more volunteer tomatoes. Look at all these tomato plants in here, you guys. All right, first bed is complete. So many cucumbers on here. There are flowers coming up everywhere that aren't even open yet. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I don't see any little tomatoes yet. We're still at the flowering stage. This is thrilling. I'll get those weeds picked up later. Let's go find some mullein. Mullein, mullein, mullein. Ha-ha! Here's the mullein. Oh no, it's amongst the thistles. Oh! Mullein has a 2-year growth cycle. In the first year, it grows its crown of leaves. And in the second year, its cone of flowers grows. And once it's bloomed, this plant is done. And that's why you harvest them when they've bloomed, because you know you're not killing a plant, because it's not going to come back anyway. The leaves are what I'm after today, only because I am very, very green when it comes to medicinal plants and tinctures and everything like that. I know nothing. So I am doing this based on what I've seen online because we're surrounded by thistles, and supposedly the leaves of mullein have, it can be abrasive to the skin, especially the underside. I just want to make sure that I don't irritate my skin by harvesting. Now there are some bees and pollinators on some of these, so I'm not going to pick the entire plant for most of them, but I will pick one because supposedly the roots, the leaves, and the flowers have beneficial properties. Okay. Oh, I got it. Oh, it did. Oh no, I got it. I got the whole root. Oops. Look at that. It almost looks like horseradish, to be honest with you. Now the mullein that I've seen other people harvesting online have massive, massive leaves. My leaves are very small, but that's okay. We can still use them. I'm going to pick a few leaves off of this plant here. Oh, nope, I'm going to wait. There's a hornet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to come back to that one. Let's go by the pit of despair. See if there are any by the pit of despair. Come, let me show you the pit of despair. Mullein, mullein everywhere. May I borrow some of your leaves, please? Oh, there's a big one in there. I wish I could go get those leaves. But the thistles are so plentiful. I'm going in, folks. I'm going in. Please don't hurt me, thistles. If I step on you... Whoa! Oh, hello, honeybee. Ah, these are the big leaves I was hoping for. Look at the size difference. Do you want me to show you the pit of despair? Oh my. Oh, there's a frog down there. So this pit is supposedly the housing for the water pump and pressure pump for what used to be a barn out in that pasture. Now I'd like to steal this tomato cage in case we can use it with the garden. Oh, there's a lot of stuff growing into it. Come on, let go. I got it. Okay, I'm just gonna throw it out, okay? Careful, I don't want to throw it at you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, all right, okay. Ha ha ha. This is the size that I've been seeing online. Oh my goodness, this one's massive. Oh my goodness. Now we're talking. Look at the size of this leaf. Ah, it's windy. Let's go wash these up and then lay them out to dry. And we'll come back and process or prepare this mullein for the winter season. The mullein leaves are nice and dry, and they didn't blow away, so that's good. What are you doing in my garden? You naughty chicken. Get out. The gate fell open. Get out of there, Specks. No, 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 no. No, get out, out, out. Out you get. Out, 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 out. Oh. Other way, other way. Okay, okay, Specks. You're all right. You're okay. Don't you talk back to me, young lady. I got the culprit. You're so naughty. Okay, off you go. Oh, I need to be more careful. Luckily, I caught her fast enough. No damage done this time. I love it. I will put it right here. And now we move on to the mullein. Let me get set up and I'll be right back. The last ingredient that we need for today's project is vodka. Yes, I made a trip especially to the liquor store to buy vodka because what we're going to try to do today is make mullein tincture. I've never made a tincture in my life, ever. I've never used a tincture in my life. Today's the day we start, my friends. So I looked up many ways of doing it online. And in fact, I don't think I have enough leaves to do 2 jars. So I will just do this one and put this one aside. Don't need it. And I also want to do something else with the mullein. So I'm not going to use all of the leaves for the tincture. I'm going to use the smallest ones to start with. And we're supposed to take off any parts that aren't healthy. So if there are any brown spots. And supposedly, if I haven't mentioned it before, if I have, then I'm repeating myself. But mullein is great for any type of respiratory illness or issues. And so, cutting out these brown spots. By making the tincture, we will have a homemade remedy for flu season. Now, if you've never felt mullein leaves before, they're quite velvety. They're fuzzy. I don't even know if that would be picked up on the camera. Let me come and show you up close. I don't know. Now, there is information online that says that mullein in the wild, it could be used as toilet paper, but it's referred to as nature's toilet paper sometimes. But I also heard that the little hairs and fuzzies on these can have the same effect on skin, which is why I was using my gloves earlier, and maybe I should still be, but I'm not feeling irritated yet. But supposedly they can, it can have the same effect as kind of like a fiberglass. And so I am not going to recommend you use it as toilet paper. And you do your own research, okay, folks? And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am not a medicinal plant or herb expert. I am not a doctor. I don't know what, if this mullein could be contraindicating to anything. We will do our own research knowing what our own health needs are. And I encourage you to do the same. Next, we cover it with vodka. Many of the recipes call for 100%, 100 proof vodka. I couldn't find any here at the LCBO, which is the Ontario Liquor Board. So I found this one here. If you're in Ontario, the Spiritus vodka, and it's from Poland, and it's 76%. So this is the one I use. This is the one I was able to find in my area. You might be able to find something else where you live. I did a little bit more research because I was worried I wouldn't be able to make this without having 100% vodka, 100% alcohol vodka. But there are many different people online who are saying that anything above 40 is okay. Again, do your own research. I got as close to 100% as I could. So now we cover it. Wow, is this going to take a whole bottle? This tincture better work because this is expensive. Okay. Supposedly, the alcohol is what extracts the oils from the plant, and that's what becomes the tincture. Oh, that smells strong. Okay, let me just push that down. We are covered. And now we put the lid on. I'll keep an eye as time goes on to make sure the lid isn't rusting, and if it is, I'll put parchment paper between the jar and the lid. Oh, now I'm going to smell like alcohol. Whew. And I will put this in a dark place, not too warm, not too cold, and leave it for about, they say 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. I'll probably leave it a little longer because my alcohol wasn't 100 proof. And shake it. Give it a little shake every day and make sure that the leaves are still covered. Once this has set long enough, I will strain it and then pour it into little dropper bottles, and then we'll be able to take drops of our mullein tincture. So there you go. I will keep you posted on whether or not this works, but if you've done this before, please leave me a comment and let me know if I should have done anything differently, okay? And for everyone else, wait to see how this turns out before you go ahead and try it, or do your research and find somebody who is an expert and who could advise you on this. I'm just sharing our life with you guys. I am not a teacher yet. Okay, so let's put this aside and move on to our next project with the mullein leaves. Now, another way that people treat respiratory illnesses with mullein is they create these little bundles, curl it up as tight as possible. This one's really small. And then you tie it up with a string. And then you let it dry. And then when it's dry, you take the string off and you light the mullein, the dried mullein, and then blow it out so that it creates a smoke, so that it smokes. And then you sit near it. You don't just inhale it in, but you sit near it where you can inhale the smoke a little bit, and it helps to clear out the lungs, supposedly. So here we go. Let's make some little mullein bundles that we can dry. If you're familiar with these little burning mullein bundles, let me know if this is a waste of time, if there's any risk involved, or if it's even going to do anything. Well, it was a scorcher of a day, but boy, was it productive. From weeding the garden to harvesting mullein, preparing it for the upcoming winter months, and eating weeds. I'd say we've had a good day. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.